Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning, time is officially out for Rowan County Clerk Kim Davis. A judge has ordered that today she has to issue marriage licenses. We'll have a full report on the latest developments ahead.
We're tracking a break-in overnight at a Lexington Animal Hospital. This is not the first time that this place has been broken into. We'll have details live from the scene.
And dozens of historians are calling for the removal of a Confederate statue from a state government building. WKYT News starts now.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning to you here on September 1st, Tuesday. We're delighted you're with us. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith, and it is a warm start to this month.
Really is, and it looks like as the week goes along, those temperatures will only climb. Let's check in. Meteorologist Micah Harris is in our First Alert Weather Center.
Yeah, that's going to be the case getting off into September, the first full week sitting there. Well, not full week, actually. That'll be next week, but nonetheless, it's getting there. And we're seeing those temperatures outside in the 60s. Humidity levels slowly on the rise, but it's a good start this morning on Live Sky Camera. We're looking at those temperatures not really varying much, anywhere from 63 to about 69 degrees. We're all basically sitting there in the 60s. And as we finish off the day, 87 degrees. It'll be warm, and that will hold steady throughout the next few days, and also holding on to those slight chances of rain. What about your Labor Day weekend? It's not too early to look, and I'll show you that in your 7-day coming up.
Okay, see you then. Thank you.
Well, today is expected to be a very important one for Rowan County Clerk Kim Davis. More than 2 weeks ago, a federal judge ordered a stay on an injunction that allowed Davis to deny marriage licenses.
That stay expired yesterday, August 31st. If Davis does not issue marriage licenses, a federal judge could hold her in contempt of court. Now the question is, will she issue licenses today, or will she potentially face legal action? Let's go to WKYT's Hillary Thornton this morning on the phone in Rowan County. She's just arrived there in Moorhead. Hillary, what can you tell us?
Well, good morning, Bill and Rebecca. Rowan County Clerk Kim Davis will have to make a decision today. It is a day that couples who have been denied marriage licenses have been waiting for 2 months now. Yesterday, the United States Supreme Court denied Davis's request for a stay in a judge's ruling which orders her to issue marriage licenses. When her office opens this morning at 8 o'clock, Davis will have to choose whether to issue marriage licenses, defying her Christian conviction, or continue defying a federal judge who could fine her or send her to jail. A gay couple who was denied a marriage license 3 times did file a federal lawsuit against Davis, saying they were deprived of their, quote, fundamental constitutional right to marry. We are told that couple, as well as many others, plan to be at the office this morning to get their license. Their supporters, who have rallied outside of the courthouse every day for 2 months, will also be there. Meanwhile, a large group supporting Davis is also expected. Late last night, on a Facebook page supporting the clerk, an organizer encouraged those who stand with Davis to be at the courthouse at 8 o'clock this morning to support her no matter what happens, and saying, quote, this could be the last rally. We plan on being at the courthouse throughout the day, and of course we'll keep you updated here on WKYT. For now, in Rowan County, Hillary Thornton, back to you.
All right, Hillary, thank you very much. New this morning, Lexington police are investigating a break-in overnight at an animal hospital.
This is not the first time burglars have targeted this specific facility. WKYT's Mark Barber is here live this morning with more on what we know right now. Good morning.
Good morning, Rebecca. This is just so disappointing for the owner of this Regency Animal Hospital here in Lexington. He says that after the burglars hit his vet clinic here back in June, he stepped up his security, adding those cameras. But he says after they hit this morning, they didn't pay any attention to those cameras. It did not stop them from breaking into a store once more. Now, the 2 masked crooks pried open a back door to the animal hospital here around 3 a.m. They took several products and then took off. Police brought in a canine, but the men were gone when officers got here. The owner of the clinic says he thinks it's the same 2 men who broke into a store a few months ago, stealing pet prescriptions and flea and tick medications. We're told the thieves then turn around and sell those products on Craigslist, eBay, and Facebook. This summer, a second vet clinic in Lexington and another one in Richmond were also targeted by burglars. The owner of the clinic here on Regency Road says he doesn't know what he's going to do now, but once more, he will try to increase his security. Now, the good news this morning is this morning's break-in may have brought them one step closer to finding these crooks. He says that the security cameras were able to catch the license plate number on the car before the two men drove off. Now, coming up at 5:30, you will hear directly from the very frustrated owner of this vet clinic. You'll hear what he's saying about all these break-ins. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Mark, thank you. New this morning, a Lexington man is set to appear before a judge on child pornography charges. Lexington police arrested 71-year-old James Garrison Monday afternoon. Police say they caught Garrison with multiple child porn images on his computer. They say he knowingly saved the images, intending to collect them. He is charged with 4 counts of possessing child pornography. He is set to be arraigned today. Also new this morning, a man accused of beating a woman with a bat in Laurel County is set to be in court today. Gregory Johnson is charged with assault. Laurel County Sheriff's deputies say the assault happened along Echo Valley Road last week. And according to deputies, the woman was severely beaten when they found her. She's been airlifted to UK Hospital for her injuries. Johnson is set to be arraigned this morning.
Well, Lexington police are trying to track down a man they say accidentally shot his neighbor. Authorities were called to a duplex on Bold Bitter Drive yesterday afternoon. Police say the man's neighbor was grazed by the bullet. She was taken to UK Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police say the man who fired the gun ran off. They're not sure if they'll file any charges. And Lexington police say they're still considering whether or not to charge a man they say shot a possible burglar over the weekend. The shooting happened early Saturday morning outside a home on Chillin Drive off Rosemont Garden. Officers say a homeowner shot a man he claimed was breaking into his car. Police say that man suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators say they are still reviewing all the evidence and witness statements and will help determine if the homeowner will be charged.
The time is 5:06 on WKYT this morning. Versailles native and Black Lives Matter activist Shaun King has received international attention over the last few weeks because of questions about his race. And now in a WKYT exclusive, some of the people he knew from Versailles spoke to us about the man. Versailles Mayor Brian Troggett says he knew King since they were kids, but he said he didn't know about his alleged racial attack surrounding King while they were in high school.
When you do things to put yourself on the front page, you impact other people, and in this case, a community.
Troggett did not want to comment on King's race, the subject that started the numerous stories questioning his black heritage. You can see the full interview with Mayor Troggett and others from King's hometown. Just log on to our website, WKYT.com. A group of 6 Kentucky historians is now calling for a statue of Confederate President Jefferson Davis to be removed from the state capitol rotunda. According to the Herald Leader, the 72 historians from colleges and universities around the state sent a letter to state lawmakers, Governor Steve Beshear, and to the Kentucky Historic Properties Advisory Commission. That commission voted earlier this month to keep the statue, but to add educational context to it. However, the group of historians that sent the letter says the statue minimizes the significance of slavery as a cause of the Civil War.
Well, friends, family, and teammates of a Franklin County high schooler suffering from a serious illness are set to hold another fundraiser for him today. Frankfort High School student Bradley Kimmick collapsed on the soccer field last month. He's now at Kentucky Children's Hospital battling encephalitis. Doctors are using an experimental treatment to help him fight the illness. Today, co-workers of Kimmick's mother are holding a fundraiser at the state office building in Frankfort. The luncheon starts at 11:30 this afternoon. And I was at the last fundraiser at a Mexican restaurant there in Frankfort. His mother works at part-time, and really amazing to see that community come out and do so much for that family. They've already raised a lot, but you know, Bradley's still trying to get to that point where he can you know, be on the mend. So
yeah, well, I'm sure he's glad to know the community's behind him in that way. Hey, our time this morning is 5:09 on WKYT, and it's so good to have you along here on this Tuesday morning.
After the break, 2 unlikely rivals coming together to make a burger in the name of peace. We'll show you what's on Burger King and Denny's Peace Burger coming up.
And also, is it possible to be more than perfect? Consumer Reports seems to think so. How electric car maker Tesla broke the rating system. That's coming up in a...
And we're looking outside. Current temperatures, yeah, we're sitting there in the 60s. We'll get into the afternoon, mid to upper 80s. It's going to be for the next several days with that humidity in store. We'll talk all about that coming up next.